landlord is taking a gentleman to the cottage hospital in your car.
In my car? I will not permit it. Let them get an ambulance.
The car has gone. You should be very glad that it is being so useful.
It is your business to doctor me, not to lecture me.
I am not your doctor. I am not in general practice. I keep a clinic for penniless Mohammedan refugees, and I work in a hospital. I cannot attend to you.
You must attend to me. You shall attend to me. Are you going to abandon me here to die?
You are not dying. Not yet, at least. Your own doctor will attend to you.
You are my own doctor, I tell you. I am a rich woman. Doctor's fees are nothing to me. Charge me what you please, but you must and shall attend to me. You are abominably rude, but you inspire confidence as a doctor.
If I attended all those in whom I inspire confidence, I should be worn out in a week. I have to reserve myself for poor and useful people.
Then you're either a fool or a Bolshevik.
I am nothing but a servant of Allah.
You are not. You are my doctor. I am a sick woman. You cannot abandon me to die in this wretched place.
I see no symptoms of any sickness about you. Are you in pain?
Yes, horrible pain.
Where?
Don't cross-examine me as though you didn't believe me. I must have sprained my wrist throwing that beast all over the place.
Which hand?
No, I don't know. This one.
Nothing whatever the matter.
How do you know? It's my hand, not yours.
You would scream the house down if you had sprained your wrist. You're shamming, lying. Why? Is it to make yourself interesting?
Make myself interesting, man. I am interesting.
Not in the least medically. Are you interesting in any other way?
I am the most interesting woman in England. I am Epifanio Misanti di Perega.
Never heard of her. Italian aristocrat, I presume.
Aristocrat? You take me for a fool. My ancestors were moneylenders to all of Europe 500 years ago. Now we are bankers of all the world.
Jewess, eh?
Christian to the last drop of my blood. The stupidest di Perega can walk round the cleverest Jew when it comes to money-making. We're the only real aristocracy in the world, the aristocracy of money.
The plutocracy, in fact.
If you like, I am a plutocrat of the plutocrats.
Well, that is a disease for which I do not prescribe. The only known cure is a revolution. But the mortality rate is high, and sometimes, if it's the wrong sort of revolution, it intensifies the disease. I can do nothing for you. I must go back to my work. Good morning.
But this is your work. What else have you to do?
There is a great deal to be done in the world besides attending rich, imaginary invalids.
But if you are paid well...
I make the little money I need by work which I venture to think more important.
Then you are a pig, a beast, and a Bolshevik. It's the most abominable thing to leave me here in my distress. My car is gone. I have no money. I never carry money about.
I have none to carry. Your car will return presently. You can borrow money from your chauffeur.
You are an unmitigated hippopotamus. You're a basher bazooka. I might have known it by that ridiculous tarboosh. You should take it off in my presence. At least have the manners to wait with me until my chauffeur comes back.
He has come back.
Damn. Can't you wait until he's had a cup of tea and a cigarette?
No. Please give me back my fez.
I wanted to see what you looked like without it. There. Now, listen to me. You're having an adventure. Have you no romance in you? Haven't you even common curiosity? Don't you want to know why I threw that beast downstairs? Don't you want to throw your wretched work to the devil for once and have an afternoon on the river with an interesting and attractive woman?
Women are neither interesting nor attractive to me, except when they are ill. I know too much about them, inside and out. You are perfectly well.
Liar! Nobody is perfectly well. Nor ever has been, nor ever will be.
That is true. You must have brains of a sort. I remember when I began as a young surgeon. I killed several patients by my operations because I had been taught that I must go on cutting until there was nothing left but perfectly healthy tissue. As there's no such thing as perfectly healthy tissue. I should have cut my patients entirely away if the nurse had not stopped me before they died on the table. They died after they left the hospital. But as they were carried away from the table alive, I was able to claim a successful operation. Are you married?
Yes, but you need not be afraid. My husband is openly unfaithful to me and cannot take you to court if you make love to me. I can divorce him if necessary.
And the man you threw downstairs, who was he? One does not throw one's husband downstairs. Did he make love to you?
No. He insulted my father's memory because he was disappointed with his lunch here. When I think of my father, all ordinary men seem to me the merest trash. You are not an ordinary man. I should like to see some more of you. Well, now you have asked me confidential questions about my family, and I have answered them. You can no longer pretend that you are not my family, Doctor, so that is settled.
A father fixation, you say. And an excess of money.
A beggarless 30 million.
A psychological curiosity. I will consider it.
Consider it. You will feel honored, gratified, delighted.
I see enormous self-confidence, reckless audacity, insane egotism, apparently sexless.
Sexless? Who told you that I am sexless?
You talk to me as if you were a man. There is no mystery, no separateness, no sacredness about men to you. A man to you is only the male of your species.
My species, indeed. Man is a different and very inferior species. 5 minutes' conversation with my husband would prove to you that he and I do not belong to the same species. But there are some great men like my father, and there are some good doctors like you.
Thank you. What does your regular doctor say about you?
I have no regular doctor. If I had, I should have an operation a week until there was nothing left of me or of my bank account. I shall not expect you to maul me about with a stethoscope if that is what you're afraid of. I have the lungs of a whale and the digestion of an ostrich. I have a clockwork inside. I sleep 8 hours like a log. When I want anything, I lose my head about it so completely. I always get it.
What sort of things do you want mostly?
Everything. Anything.
Everything and anything is nothing.
5 minutes ago, I wanted you. Now I have you.
Come, you cannot bluff a doctor. You may want the sun and the moon and the stars, but you cannot get them.
That is why I take great care not to want them. I only want the things I can get.
Good. A practical intellect. What do you want at present, for instance?
That is the devil of it. There's nothing one can get except more money.
I do not care for money. I care only for knowledge.
Knowledge is no use without money. Are you married?
I am married to science. 1 wife is enough for me, though by my religion I am allowed 4.
4? What do you mean?
I am what you call a Mohammedan.
Well, you'll have to be content with 2 wives if you marry me.
Is there any question of that between us?
Yes. I want to marry you.
Nothing doing, lady. Science is my bride.
You can have science, too. I shan't be jealous of her, but I made a solemn promise to my father on his deathbed.
Stop. I have to tell you, I made a solemn promise to my mother on her deathbed.
What?
My mother was a very wise woman. She made me swear to her that if any woman wanted to marry me, and I felt tempted, I would hand the woman 200 piastres and tell her that unless she would go out into the world with nothing but that and the clothes she stood in, and earn her living alone and unaided for 6 months, I would never speak to her again.
And if she stood the test?
Then I must marry her, even if she were the ugliest devil on earth.
And you expect me, Epifanio Nisanti di Perega, to submit myself to this test, to any test?
I swore. I have a mother fixation. Allah willed it so. I cannot help myself.
What was your mother?
A washerwoman, a widow. She brought up 11 children. I was the youngest. The Benjamin. The other 10 are honest working folk. With their help, she made me into a man of learning.